Yo, 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 welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing a new game that I saw on the TikTok. It's called Blueprints. I've never have played this game before or seen anything about it, so we'll see how it goes. It's supposed to be a puzzle. And I'm not that smart. Never been on live television before. Okay, let's see what they gotta say.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
We're not getting that inheritance. I don't even know if I'll find all 45 rooms that are provided to me. That looks like my house. All right. Okay, it looks like I get 50 steps for the day. Okay. I don't know what that step counter in the corner is. Okay. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Okay. Antechamber. Entrance hall. Okay. Steps represent how much energy you have left for exploring the day. Each time you enter a room, you'll lose one step. Okay. When you can no longer have any steps left, you must call it a day. Gotcha. Okay. Open only in the event of my death. Sorry, I have to sneeze. Sorry. Okay, Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume that you are fully aware of my last wishes and all of the details of the bequest. Bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. As my hire. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. No tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations prove it should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you'll start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home of the last century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert Sinclair. Day one or one day, baby. Alright. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, lose 1 foot. Okay, we saw that already. I just want to make sure there ain't anything else too crazy in here before we carry on. Okay. Queen of Diamonds. That might mean something later on. Remember that. Ace of Spades. Do I need to get like a notebook? Start writing this shit down. Stuff down, sorry. Sweary. Okay, let's go straight. Let's do a hallway. Okay. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Bridge is cute. Okay. I don't... Oh, I have to draw floor plans? Okay, we're doing a nook. I wanted to go look at the other way. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. Okay, I literally just asked that. Thank you for answering. A pad, scrap of paper, perhaps most fittingly, a journal will provide. Okay, let me get something to write on. Okay. Got my writing thing. I can't jump. What key? Can I not go in here? Okay, there's like chess pieces. Let's go into the pantry. How many steps we got? 47? Okay. An apple. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. I feel like that's supposed to mean something. Does that mean anything to you? Can I climb this? That looks like I need to get up there, but it's not letting me. Okay. Okay. Just looking around. Let's go into a bedroom and see what's tea here. Should I be scared? Moon goddess, Sailor Moon. So she's wearing a moon and she's looking over there to the stairs, which means I don't know. What is this? So there's like this, kind of looks like an arrow pointing, right? And then it points to this, which is pointing right here. Like, what does that even mean? What does the author mean by that, do you think? Trunk is locked. Let's open it. Okay. A pair of ivory dice. While drafting, you may use the dice to roll for new floor plans. Sick! And some coins is. Okay. Greetings from Reddington. Okay, this kind of looks like an arrow too. But to where? And there's chess pieces all aglow. Wait, this looks like this. I want to interact with that, but it won't let me. Okay. Let's go to a lavatory. HSS. Harold Shits. Well, this is lame, so now what? Okay, we're at a dead end. Oh, I see. Now I'm losing life for backtracking. And this way is sealed off because I'm a doofus. Do we want to go this way? No. We want to go this way. I got you. So we want to try and find our way up there. Let's do a commissary. Oh, never mind. Let's do a parlor. found a rather curious wind-up key. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to your rather singular parlor game. I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game that I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with list letters all the details you will need to share with the guests should you be inclined to play this confounded game. Your always friend, M. Lowry. May the 2nd, that's my birthday! Okay. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. The blue box is true. You are in the parlor. This box is empty. I am in the parlor. The blue box is true. Okay, so I think it's in the one that says it's empty would be the liar. I hope I'm right. Please be right. Let's go. Now, I do wish I could open the other 2, even though allegedly they should be empty. Safety pin, a tree, white dude. Alright, I think that's it for this room. Let's go through a corridor. Princess. Okay. So we need to go up again. How do I re-roll them? It said I could, but I'm gonna do this one. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will drain 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like the initial 3 options. Sick. Oh, I feel like this is the first clock that's moving. This room stresses me out. I don't know how to explain it. I don't like it in here. Okay, we need... lose 1 coin, because tax the churches. Let's be real. Yeah, let's do this one. like numbers on the bottom of these. Two, three, 6, 4, 1, 7, 5. I don't know. Let's keep it pumping, I guess. I guess. And what? Damn it. Okay. Is this the way I want to go? Yep. It's locked, okay. So we must go this way. Let's do this one. So I don't have any inventory. Well, I haven't picked anything up. I haven't been offered to pick anything up. I would have picked up everything by now if I would let me. Don't be locked. Let's do dining room, because then I think we can go up. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Am I rank 8? How do I know that? Oh, literally in the bottom right where it says your rank. Okay. A glass salt shaker. Whenever you eat food, gain steps. Okay. I thought I already knew that. Goofy deer. Okay, I think I want to go this way. It's locked. That's helpful. We just did kitchen. But these two have nowhere to go. Oh, I redraw them. Okay, let's do gymnasium. Okay. This is weird. Oh, let's see. Okay, let's do West Wing Hall, I guess. Yep, we need to head up this way. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epstein, The west wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them this period in the morning. Likewise, any may draft Okay. Sounds like a warning that I'm not listening to. Queen of Diamonds. Didn't we already see her? Oh, that's the way I need to go, though. Oh, I'm not able to go up. Okay, so I think we may have trapped ourselves. Let's do this storeroom and then call it a day, I suppose. No, we got a key. Huge. Okay. The crow. Bluebird. Pawn. All right. Doing the courtyard. Okay, so I can dig. Okay. Was that the only thing in here? Let's try and continue this way. Cannot see floor plans while drafting in this room. Oh, this is scary. I don't like it. Oh, is that how I get into the next room? Is that a gun? No, it's a ruler. Okay. Don't like it in here. Electronic key card. Okay. Well, that way is locked. Crap. Whose bright idea was it to come in here? Crap. Oh, is there even anywhere I can go? I don't think there is. I think I can go over there or down here, but I don't know if I want to. Oh, I guess I could and try and see. Dang, I gotta go the long way around. Of course. Gotta pay the man. Just a picture of a goal. Lockpick. Okay. Did I have a door that was locked somewhere? Yeah, I think we can go to this side. I'm gonna try and go back in there. Gotta pay the man. Pay a man upstairs. Oh, I think we can go through here. About her. Bodie. Crematory. Oh, there's a safe. Okay. 10. Oh. Oh. How many numbers? Three, two, one, two. I can't tell. Whoa. Chat, I'm scared. Now, what the heck? Yuck. Wow. Blue memos equals true, red memos equals lies, unless written by hand. Okay. Unless written by hand, red are true. Safe deposit key. Welcome to Holly Security. Sweet. Okay, so I think I turned. I don't have a password yet. I think I opened that one room. I don't know if I have enough energy to get back there though. Blue is true, red's a lie unless I wrote it down. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appeal in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Obviously. And currently, what we're facing. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. So I think that means that's a lie, because that's a red no. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. We're using AI, integrating AI. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals of the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to the house manager or Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password is... Shut up! Is... Sabutata. Sabuzaza is what the password is. Okay. Okay, so we need to get back to this dark room here. I don't think I have enough energy to get back there, or it'll be close. But we're gonna keep going this way. I'm doing the billiard room. When I was younger, I thought it was Billard, which it could be. what do these multiply it by too? So it'd be 4, 6, 10 maybe? No. Maybe let's try 5. Okay. Okay, 7 times... What? This one's double. Okay, 14. What? 14 plus 16 is what? 30? So what do we do, 10? No? Okay, what was it? 1, 5. 16 minus 7? Minus 14? What does that give us? 2? No. 1, 5. Chat, am I dumb? BRB, looking up how a freaking this works. Okay, we're back. That's what I thought it was. Okay, so this is triple, and this is 16. Okay. 7, 14, 21, 21. So what, do I subtract them? What does that give me? 5 again? 21 minus 16? Hello? Chat, am I dumb? That's 5. What the heck? Didn't we just do that? No. Okay. 1, 5. 21 plus 16 is what? 37? So what do I do? 17? No. Do I do 7? No. I don't understand. Hello? 7 times 3, not 21? Okay, so what? Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, I don't understand. What's 16 minus 7? 9? Let's try 9. Okay. Okay, 7 minus 4 is 3. Let's go. Okay. I'm guessing pink means add. Plus 10 is 12. Okay. Writing this down. Alright. 1. 5. 9. Let's go. Was it 3? Okay. And then here I guessed 12 last time. 10 minus 2 maybe? Which would be 8. Nope, okay, it's not 8. 1, 5, 9, 3. And I think I tried 12 already, right? Okay, maybe let's try times 2, which would be 20. Let's go. Okay, pink. Pink is multiply. Write this down to myself. And yellow is subtract. Damn. Okay, so now what? PEMDAS? PEMDAS? Okay, so I'm gonna do 30 minus 4. No, that can't be right. Let's do 10 minus 4 is 6. Times 3 is 18. I'm a god. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. That used up all my brain power. A key card. was tricky. Okay. Ooh, red note, red note. Safe code 9083, but it is red, so it might be a lie. Let me write this down. Lie? Question mark? Reminder, after the meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items through the house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Okay. What did I just find in here? Oh, I need to get back into the Bardar and see if that safe works. I'm gonna run out of steps, but ask me if I care. It's not gonna work. Okay. It was in fact a lie. They lied to me. Okay, this way. Seven locked doors. Try that. That's actually crazy. This is a scary room to me. Let's do this one because it has 4 dots. Worthless old shoe. Brick, honey, brick. Don't do it, little girl. Alright, well, let's go this way, I guess. I need 2 gems to do that. I guess we're going into the archives, babe. Oh, I only have 1 step left. I'm gonna have to call it a day unless I find a piece of flute. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marian Marigold adds another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird has been chosen as a Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor, and the previous medal, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relative of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary has been using Marigold as a pet name to free her from the political associations one might make with the Sinclair family. Swimbird author never considered herself success. My son was actually the one that got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, so we ran out of books we owned. My imagination had to take from there. Red Prince is based on her son and an inflexible love of the color red, a statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as rather thinly veiled political critiques of the Royalist Party and their unwavering mind loyal to their throne. It's a lot of reading. Oh my gosh. Hold on, we gotta go back. Okay. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard question. Caleb Manning and his publisher White were two of 3 dozen names that appeared on the leaked dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in the statement on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance. Whatever that means, this would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marian Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold has past referred to her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance himself from publisher this week. Manning and White at press function was seen at the coroner's suspicious bag under the waved down a local. This is the third major last year. In anticipation, charged by the Crown, Manning was the last. The trial begins on Tuesday. Expected the last upon us with grand treason. Whatever that means. No traces discovered of Seneca heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marian Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's very out of character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Princess jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital and Friends Aries have broken into the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reporters of masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived at the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, Among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares, Ornacia. The princess crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Okay. Sick. And twisted? Like, I feel like I should be able to use the latter. Let's go this way. Okay, I was not able to pick that door. But you know what I can pick? My butt. Archived floor plan? What does that mean? Oh, that is day's end. You've used all your steps and must call it a day. You've pushed yourself to the edge of exhaustion, and now you must return to the campsite to get some rest. You continue to search tomorrow, however, the house might be a little different. Princess. Alright. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.